It's time for base new season between the New York Yankees and the Tampa Bay Rays. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 Tampa Bay Rays.
With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. You know, he's driving in a lot of runs. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 350. That tells me he thrives in those moments. He enjoys it. We'll see if he gets an opportunity to perform with runners on base in this one.
Randy Johnson gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. Harold, what do you got?
Well, I love watching this guy pitch, and particularly when he's got runners in scoring position. He's a guy that gets better when he has runners on base. So I'm looking forward to seeing if he gets in a jam. What does he do to get out of these jams where his numbers look so good with runners in scoring position?
MLB Network coming your way from Tropicana Field here in St. Petersburg, Florida. It's the home opener of this new season between the New York Yankees and the Tampa Bay Rays.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Rays. And in the outfield, Mike Trout. May as well say highlight Mike, because every night it seems like he's putting on a highlight reel play. He can go get them left, right, center, climb a wall like Spider-Man if he needs to.
Coming to the plate now, Ty Cobb. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. And Harold, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win. Well, I wanted to see how he might respond to a little hit. Now he's in a stretch. Let's see if he's able to get through the rest of the inning. Maybe get a double play, a pop fly. We'll see how this unfolds.
Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. Lifted in the air out to center field. Trout is right there, 1 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting third.
Now at the plate, Will Clark. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, I like Jerry Hillsdale, and so do the hitters and the pitchers. We won't see a whole lot of arguing with this strike zone. He's one of the better guys in the league. Really consistent.
And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
Runner breaks for third. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Juan Gonzalez.
So stepping in, Juan Gonzalez. First delivery to him on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. 2 outs here with a runner at third. One and one. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. One left for the Yankees. Nothing in the Yankees half of the first. Tampa Bay's first set of swings back after this on MLB. Now a moment here in St. Pete for a glance at the Rays starting lineup. Harold, what's the key for them against one of the best starters in the game?
Matt, this is a team after my heart. They lead the league in stolen bases. Look out. They're going to come at you running. They're going to run to first if they walk. They're going to steal second if it's sitting out there. They just run. I'm excited to watch them play.
At the plate, Pete Rose. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here, Harold. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
3-0 now. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Right fielder.
Now at the plate, Johnny Damon. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. A 1 pitch on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Johnny Damon is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the first.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
Slider, and he touches 90 with that one. It's 1.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
3-2 count with a guy on first base that can run like he can. I think they got to send him right here. I think he's off and running.
He'll try it again, 3-2. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Batting 4.
Now at the plate, Cecil Fielder. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with 2 guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location. Right down the middle, but he got away with it.
Davis is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out.
Batting 5th.
Digging in, Corey Dickerson, hitting right at the 1-for-4 pace with a 250 batting average for the season. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus and making some good pitches.
Now that is power. You want to challenge me? I'm giving him a big swing. That was the big swing right there. I loved it.
Working to escape the first inning jam. Had him fooled as this is popped up back behind short. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're off to the second, scoreless on MLB Network. Now in the box, Gary Sanchez. First opportunity for him in this one as he enters play with his average close to the 320 mark. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Rays. And I'm looking at Corey Dickerson. He can hold his own defensively, not going to make a lot of mistakes, but clearly his bat is what everybody's talking about.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
Batting 7th, right fielder.
Stepping in now, Cookie Davis, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. The average sitting right at 270 on the year. 3 homers, 9 driven in. Grounded back up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
Batting 8th.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Into the box, Omar Vizquel. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. And here's a splitter that's inside as he's forced to jitterbug out of the way there. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Tapped down the line. That's a foul ball. Here it comes. Hit toward the right side. Now a dive in right, but he can't haul it in, and now this is going to be big trouble out there. He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
Harold Reynolds will be the next to bat. First pitch swinging here, and he doesn't get much of it as it's sent toward first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Yankees are off. Into the box, Omar Garciaparra. He's sitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
He throws him on the breaking ball that time. Omar Garciaparra becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second. Mac Ordonez comes on with one away as he looks at, and he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping up to the plate, Wilson Contreras. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Cobb sprinting after it, but he can't get there. This splits the outfielders and heads toward the wall. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
And the fastball sails on him, and that gets away. And the recovery won't be in time to get him at third, and that ought to be scored as a passed ball. Strike called. 2-1.
Hey, this is exactly what you do with the scrappy 9 hitter. He's almost like another leadoff guy. He's battled himself right back into this at bat now with 2 outs. He's got,
and we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Welcome back to this MLB Network broadcast from St. Pete, Florida. Nice look there at nearby Clearwater.
Center fielder, Ty Cobb.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the third.
Now batting, third baseman.
Striding in once again, Wade Boggs. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base. Hey, that's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally, they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
Here he comes on 2-0. Swinging a looper to left. All coming on hard as he makes the diving catch. Ready for another chance? Will Clark. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now a snap move over to first. Just keeping him close. From the stretch, here's the pitch. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike one. From the stretch, a little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. Working for the punch out and the offering, and another foul ball. Runners on first with one down. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. 1-0 pitch on the way. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Back in standing. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2 out with the man at first. And there he goes towards second. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Trout looks up. Gone!
That's what I love about baseball. The pitch before, he looked absolutely foolish. But he gathered himself, stayed with the plan, and the next pitch he goes yard. Every pitch is another chance.
Up next for the Yankees.
In now, Gary Sanchez. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike. And the inning is over. The Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Stepping in, Pete Rose. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Little chopper back his way. And a good throw gets him one gone.
The right fielder, number 18.
So one away here with the bases empty. And in steps the left-handed hitting Johnny Damon. Couldn't quite pull that swing back. He went around for strike one. And the pitch. And that misses 1-1.
Hey, that's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Again, he sends it out of play.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will not. Just slicing foul at the very last moment. So close to extra bases. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Here's another 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now.
Seems like he's throwing everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled him off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. Inside with the fastball, and he works the base on ball. In now, Mike Trout. Right.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Cecil Fielder.
He's set and the pitch. Cecil Fielder will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. And he takes a cold strike 1.
Well, I like that, taking that strike right there. Look, he's already walked a couple guys early. He's not throwing the ball consistently in the zone. You have to be patient and make him work.
Vizquel ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Digging in to try it again, Corey Dickerson. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough where he could square it and keep it fair.
And a wasted pitch there, 1-2.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 74. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. Hit in the air to right field. Should be no trouble out there for Damon. 1 pitch, 1 away.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Cookie Davis. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now here's the pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Well, they picked something up. They're just ambushing him. First pitch swinging, aggressive, and they're scoring runs. It's paying off for him.
Omar Vizquel.
Into the box now, Omar Vizquel, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at bat. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Looking to drop one down, but he can't make contact. 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing at a ball pulled foul into the lower level and left.
That's the difference with 2 strikes, Matt. That ball's right in his wheelhouse. If he's ahead in the count, he probably hammers it. 2 strikes, you foul it off.
Slapped hard the opposite way. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Number 2, second baseman.
Harold Reynolds will be the next to bat. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. Digging in and looking for more. Ty Cobb. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses. Strike 1. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Shot towards second. And that's in there. Base hit. Davis is on his way home. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
Rarely do you see a rookie have the kind of game he's having here. That's his third hit of the game, and I'd say he definitely looks the part out there. Gotta love a young guy that can make an impact like this.
Wade Boggs is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball 1. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Trout on the run. And that retires the side. The Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the 4th coming. Digging in for his second at-bat, Omar Garciaparra. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone.
Yeah, they're still down a few, but a solo shot will make them feel a lot better about themselves. They're not being shut out, and now they know they can get to this guy.
Standing in now Mac Ordonez, and he takes ball 1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Line drive to center field, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, second baseman.
Ready now, Rougned Odor. He popped out in his first trip. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Davis going back on it to the track. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my God. Action in the Rays pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing.
The first baseman, number 22.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Clark.
Back up the middle, and it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th.
Another first pitch hit. Man, they're going up there aggressive, looking for that first pitch fastball. He's struggling right now, and they are feasting.
And the slider swung on and chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
That was terrific. You always hear keep your hands inside the baseball. That's a perfect example. The ball was in, and he took it back up the middle. You can't do that if you don't keep your hands inside the baseball.
Matt Bush is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out. Into the box, Gary Sanchez. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
The batter, number 74.
Ready once again, number 74. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Spin and a throw back to second, and he'll be back in standing up. Weakly to the left, scooped up, and indeed he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away.
Now batting,
ready for another shot now. Cookie Davis. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. To short. Garcia-Parra comes up with it. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the boards as the inning. Digging in once again, Pete Rose. He's 0 for 1 thus far. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on, a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they've got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
Johnny Damon.
Johnny Damon is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. Now it's 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Runners on the move for second. Pitch is a cold strike. And it is on the money, and Damon is out trying to swipe second. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there.
Shortstop, Omar Vizquel.
From the stretch, Omar Vizquel is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
Wow, that's a little bit of a surprise. You don't see too many ugly swings from him. He's having such a great year. You think he's on most things all the time.
And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Contreras is after it, and the throw is in time. Vizquel is retired, and there's 1 away.
Second baseman, Harold.
Ready for another shot now. Harold Reynolds, a hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. Now here's the pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Towards second. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Number 9 batter comes through that time as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
Center fielder, Ty Cobb.
In now, Ty Cobb. Pitch out. Nothing doing. The 1-0 pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Two and 0 count. Here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, that looked like a good pitch to hit right there. I thought he might be swinging 2-0, but that's what makes him such a good hitter. He's really zeroing in on his spot. He got the fastball he's looking for, but it wasn't in the location.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. perfect throw, and they got him at second. 6th inning, 4-1 is our score. Swing and a line drive, and he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Another try at 2-2. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits for him here as they try to get something cooking.
Well, he's had a heck of a day. Right there, that base hit's going to make him 4 for 4 on the day, and the batting average just continues to rise.
Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Odor has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Stepping up now, Cecil Fielder. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
The left fielder, number 10.
Digging in once again, Corey Dickerson. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit high.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
Well, that looked like a hittable pitch, Matt, in a hittable location, but hit to a good hitter. You just don't see him miss many pitches like that.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Davis is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, shortstop.
Ready once again, Omar Garciaparra. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at-bat.
Well, that's a big hit right there. You know, his pitch limit is getting up there. Now you get the 2-out single. That forces that manager to start thinking a little bit. If he throws another 10 pitches, we might see him exit this game.
Mac Ordonez is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Hit on the ground to third. Oh, terrible bounce, and it goes right by him. Throw won't get him.
A little 2-out rally going on right now. Back-to-back base hits, and now your runners at first and third. And let's see, maybe they'll try to steal a run here. And there's a lot of things that can still happen with 2 outs in the inning.
Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Swing for him. He's still popping the glove in the high 90s, and we're late in the game right now, Matt.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Ready with the 1-2. And this is fouled at the plate. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Santiago Casilla is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Now a southpaw up to throw in that Tampa Bay bullpen. Will Clark is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Now the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Now batting,
Juan Gonzalez will stride in, but first we take you back to the third as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. Hard hit at third. One there. On to first, and they get them both.
now batting,
Ready for another chance? Gary Sanchez. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Drilled on the ground to short. And there's his first base hit in this one. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning.
Hey, sometimes you got to just get lucky. He got out in front, hooked it, and just found the hole.
Number 74 will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
That's exactly what you don't want to do first pitch. If you're going to swing first pitch, you want to drive it. You can't take an ugly, bad swing on the first pitch when you know what you're looking for. You got to be more patient because you're going to get more pitches.
Swing and a miss on the knuckle curve, and the inning is over. The Yanks leave one. Here's Rougned Odor now. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Rougned Odor.
Brad Hand gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Brad Hand.
And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, third.
Digging in to try it again, Pete Rose. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now a hard liner toward short, but unfortunately right at the shortstop for the second out.
Now batting, right
stepping
fielder,
in and ready for another shot, Johnny Damon. Couple of walks for him thus far. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
Really busting him in on this at-bat right.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Down in Daniel Calhoun has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Daniel
Cookie Davis will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Now here's a swing and a ball hit well out there toward right center. Trout giving chase, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. Around second now and headed for third. And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap.
13,
both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know it, one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
Grounded weakly toward third. And he's retired, 1 away. A look at our line score from Tropicana Field. The Yankees should feel comfortable here, seeing as though they trained just a few miles from here in the spring, and they lead here as we play the 8th inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swinging a soft liner, and this is taken for the out. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third.
Now batting. Center fielder.
Digging in and looking for more. Ty Cobb, already 4 hits to his credit in this one, looking for a 5th in this at-bat. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. The underhanded flip, and not in time as the run scores. And that is going to cost him a run as he'll scamper home on the wild pitch. The 1-0 delivery. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Here comes Dickerson. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So 1 run here, 1 hit. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He's been hit by a pitch and walked in the game thus far.
Center fielder, Mike Trout.
Bob Wickman is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 29.
Swing and a liner.
Wickman.
But foul. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Here's a cutter that's off the plate. 1-1. Squared that one up just a little late. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
Cecil Fielder.
Cecil Fielder comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Now we got an 0-2 count, Matt. And I tell you what, so impressive. He is executing his game plan, going right on the outside half and exploiting those weaknesses.
Riding in once again,
10,
Corey Dickerson. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it 1 bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Now at the plate, Omar Garciaparra. And, Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Lined hard, but foul. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And that's going to land foul. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss. Manuel Rocha enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Pitch is popped up. Rose on the move, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Into the box now, Will Clark. And error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance. There's a drive out to left center field. He's around first, heading for 2. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his 2nd hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Well, that's 2 strikes at the knees, and now you find yourself 0-2. I tell you, he's throwing the ball so well, you got to set your sights down low and look for any pitch down.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch.
One out and a runner on third. And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now. So digging in now, Gary Sanchez. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Trout has a read on it. And that retires the side. Stepping in, Matt Ordonez. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the ninth. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And that one right down Main Street. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Here's the 1-2. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And he's retired here, 1 away.
Now batting, catcher.
Into the box now, Wilson Contreras. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And a called strike on the corner. He didn't like that call. I don't blame him. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit on the ground toward the left. Throw to first will be in time, and the Rays are now down to their final out.
Up next for Tampa
Digging
Bay.
in, Rougned Odor, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him. It to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now another 2-2. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, it's always disappointing when you don't make the postseason, but at least they got a win here in the season on somewhat of a higher note. Something to hang your hat on when you're on the first tee tomorrow morning.
5